Hey everyone, what's going on? Coach Mike here from CrossFit Prototype. Just want to go through a hamstring exercise for you. So this is a great exercise to help build some strength into those hamstrings. If you feel that's a weaker muscle on you, this can help assist with your deadlifts or any movements that involve hip extension. Also anything that involves knee flexion as the hamstrings are used for those movements. So this exercise is going to help strengthen both the medial and lateral components of the hamstring. So think inside and outside. And it's really simple and safe exercise to do. So essentially, it's called I call it a hamstring hip thrust. So basically, you're going to set up on the ground. If you want to come over to the side right here, you're going to set up on the ground, laying on your back. All you're going to need is a bench. What you're going to do is you're going to position your heels up onto a bench with your knees at about 90 degrees of flexion and your hips at 90 degrees with your lower back on the ground. So toes are pointing up here, head's on the ground, and all we're going to think about doing is pushing your heels down into the bench and pulling your heels towards your hamstrings. So as soon as I start to do that, you can see my hamstrings start to shorten up a little bit. So if I relax, push down, tighten up, relax, so you can see that these things start to turn on a little bit. And all we're going to do is think about, again, dragging those heels to your hamstrings. And as we come up, we're going to bridge the hips, get a little, squeeze the glutes at the top, pause at the top for a second, come back down. So again, push into the bench, pull the heels towards the hamstrings, keeping those toes straight up, without overextending your spine. Your hands can be out to the side, and come back down. You're going to feel that all through the hamstrings, both the medial and lateral components of that muscle, again, to help with any exercises that involve knee flexion and any sort of hip extension movements. Thanks, guys.